Welcome, Lords and Ladies of Fate. In this stream, we'll play various tabletop role-playing games as you, the audience, earn fate chips that can be used to reward or punish favorite players or their characters. You earn fate chips by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just contributing to the game. You can then use those fate chips to heal characters, adjust their next skill checks, or force them to say silly lines. Tonight, we are playing Star Trek Adventures. These are the voyages of the starship Norway. That is its first mission. And our crew consists of Armand playing Captain Roland Sykes.
I got a dinner for you.
Myself will be playing Commander Ball Chisorthus. We've got Good Devil playing Lieutenant Commander Sivek. And Nathaniel playing Lieutenant, is it Desmond Desmona? Or what is it exactly? Actually, I should have wrote that down.
Lieutenant Desmond.
Lieutenant Desmond.
Nobody else uses their first names.
Yeah, I do, but that's just because I'm weird and Andorian.
Yeah, no worries. We'll figure it out for next time.
All right, and then to mitigate the will of the fates for this adventure, we have our very own Q, Wayne.
Hello, everyone. And hopefully you'll have drug yourselves out of your little tiny muddy holes and filthy shag carpeted areas and caves and whatnot to once again join us and watch as the crew of the Norway struggle against the inevitable. Their defeat into mine. And before we do that, I believe we have a quiz to get your tiny minds moving. Or have I overstepped on top of the Lord and Lady of Fate about describing what's going on?
Nope.
Nope. All right.
Continue.
Well, here's a quiz. Here's a quiz for you all, because you don't know how any of the cool stuff works yet. Those who dine beneath the raptor's wing is the theme of tonight's quiz. Which of the following is a Romulan dish? Please vote in the chat. And if you need to spend fate chips to sway the outcome, well, you're a bad person, but a person after my own heart. If I have it. Jelly greenworm, Hasperat, Virenine, Pippius claw, or cheeseburger.
Burger.
I think that
Get him hooked on
jelly greenworm, Hasperat, Virenine, Pippius claw, or cheeseburger. And while you're waiting, I'm going to risk the copyrights of fate to show you this little blast from the past. When a certain company called McDonald's was selling Happy Meals to help plug up our children's arteries as they began. So here you go. An Imperial Klingon, first time on screen, and everyone flipped about that. That they look different. They made the Klingons different. And yes, all the disco whiners, it was the same thing. There was just no internet. Everyone had to write a postcard and send it, or turn on a mimeograph machine to decry the lack of Fu Manchu mustaches and one would call it problematic makeup choices that the Klingons of the original series had.
Well, I mean, this was to promote the motion picture, so we got to give them credit for using. Probably.
They got the belt up. They got the belt upside down. It's not canon. The belt is upside down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The 501st would come on and shoot him in the head. How are we doing on this quiz? Because I've already stretched all I can on it.
We're almost to the end here. Let's see where we're at.
Oh, the end.
I see it.
We could not come too soon.
Vinerine, it looks like it's
Nope, someone's gonna make the last move. They're coming up on the outside with cheeseburger.
Yeah.
cheeseburger's catching up. Asper was too.
I know how I feel about like I know now what it feels like to be this Elon Musk person where I can just say some random and suddenly markets move. Kramer was fun, but yes, now we've got true power. So how we doing? We time out yet?
Yep,
Yeah,
we're
there
done.
we go.
All right, Vernon is. Let me see. What did I say in the before I open this? Vernon is the correct answer. And this is a Romulan dish served as a staple military food. I believe it's the equivalent of mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
Is it best served cold?
I think. Uh, they never say, but
Oh.
I would bet under the studio lights it was lukewarm.
Room temperature.
Yes, this was in. Does anyone in the chat know what episode this came from?
Is it the
Yes, indeed. That's not an episode.
you,
That's like saying the country of Africa.
unification?
No. I think that was after unification.
Yes, it was. Deanna Troy had been kidnapped to cast Ron and somehow spoke perfect Romulan, one of the dialects. So yes, we just gave it up. Once you get over that, you get over the fact there's no seatbelts, and as Good Devil pointed out, a significant lack of fire suppression systems on board Federation ships.
They got a lot of fog machines, though.
They have a lot of fog machines. Now, did we have any interjections from Lords and Ladies of Fate before we do a summary?
I don't think so.
No? Us using Fate chips? Or did I just sleep through that part because it wasn't mine? I just slept through that part.
Yep.
When last we left this gallant little crew, something was happening. To whom I know not who. We're going for that. I believe there's an engineer's log.
Indeed, there is. Engineer's log, supplemental. My academy classmates were superstitiously and irrationally assert that every machine had what they described as a critical detector. Until this day, had ascribed this epiphania, a common phenomenon of undisciplined minds. However, with two cloaked Romulan vessels in the system and an abortive invasion, it is now that several vital systems are experiencing repeated failures. The crew, however, have stepped up, as Lieutenant Commander Berkazian would say. They have effected repairs, even at the hazard of their own safety. In the midst of this situation, some form of spatial anomaly has opened. I can only presume that the hits will just keep coming.
And also, I will say, meanwhile, in another quadrant, an intelligence mission to investigate a secure facility in the Hobus sector took a hard left. When the base suddenly started to explode for no apparent reason, the team made their escape by leaping into some experimental Romulan gateways. And so we open on the scene with a fully armored Lieutenant Desmond, face covered, wielding a Phaser 3, who has just stepped away from a dinosaur invasion explosion Romulan Festorama, not knowing where the rest of her team is. She steps out into a deck, and to which she is confronted by, she stands facing a Vulcan commander who has just called an intruder alert. Proceed.
I know this might sound corny, but where am I?
And looking at Lieutenant Desmond, do I see markings of Starfleet?
Yes.
She is standing 7 feet tall. So, she has kind of like a dark uniform. It looks, I don't want to say tricked out, but it has tech on it, shoulder lights, full EVA helmet. Looks like she has an iMod, a TED iMod on her eye. You see a phaser, a combat knife. It looks decked out.
And at the navel where you can look, since you come up to about her midriff, there's a big Starfleet logo right in the corner of the chest.
Right where combat should be.
Right where
So,
a combat should. My combat is up here.
so
I drove-
seeing the familiar markings of the Federation, I'm going to ask Lieutenant Desmond. You wear the markings of Starfleet. Are you one of us?
Depends on you answering my question. Where are we? The better question is, when are we?
You are presently on board the USS Norway.
Okay. You don't see her. You don't see her quickly access the information from her TED. Steam runner class.
Very good. It seems you know your ships quite well.
Could you do me a small favor and call off the security, please? I really don't want to.
Well, if I may be so respectful, once you lower your weapon and stop pointing it directly at our warp core, perhaps we can consider doing the same. The Norway, my bad.
You watch as she points it straight to the ground.
And I will motion to engineering crew to lower their weapons.
Oh, did we have our weapons out? My bad.
She reaches up, takes the helmet off. You hear the crack hiss as the helmet is pulled off. And as the helmet comes off, you see long, dark black hair cascade down her back, and female features, dark eyes, dark black eyes. But yeah, she's literally standing 7 feet tall. She looks around and is like, "Seen steam runner classes look in better shape? Have I missed something?"
In fact, it should be. So, if you are of any use in the engineering department, we could use all the help we could get.
Yeah. May I please speak to the first officer or the captain if they're available? I need to report to Starfleet Command.
In fact, you shall. However, communications remains one of our problems. So perhaps it would serve us all best if this ship were still in one piece, so that you may speak with the captain a little bit later.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm trying to get the comms back going, but Ass Plant's really not doing anything to help.
You told me to put my finger there.
Yeah, no, but I meant over there.
Are you seriously holding back the warp core with your finger?
Oh, are
We'll
we
do
working
what
on the
we
warp core?
must.
Sorry, who are you?
Yes, I am Lieutenant Commander Sivek, Chief Engineer of this vessel. And you are?
Oh, sorry. Lieutenant Desmond. D. Desmond. I can't tell you what affiliation I'm with or who I'm with, because that's classified.
It's quite all right, Lieutenant. While your classification does arouse suspicion, we could more use your help rather than information into your background.
Cool.
If you would be so kind, the sensors could use immediate attention.
If I may, sir, may I counter with getting his finger out of the warp core? Because that's just if we don't want to address that, I want to put my helmet back on in case this place blows up.
I didn't tell him to do that, sir. I told him to just put it over there. We're doing the comms. I don't know why he's even over by the warp core.
It's starting to feel numb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going over there.
Well, I believe myself and Ensign Tucker have the warp core currently under control, if you will.
That's why I see all the explosions. Okay, sir. Nothing to see here. Everything's under control.
Okay. I start walking to. I do a quick. You see again the TED, the iMod on my face. I look through it for a second, kind of like I'm getting data, and then I'm like, and I head over to where I'm supposed to be with my tricorder, and I start running a scan.
Very good. Okay. So if we could just get back to the business of repairing the ship, if that pleases the continuum.
Oh, well, you can try. Let me see.
Quick before chat catches on.
Yeah, please.
Hurry. Chat's typing. Oh, shit. We're in trouble. What I'm going to do is, while you're effecting repairs, let me see. Lieutenant Desmond has been tasked with the sensors.
Yes.
Those were two answers. Sure, that's good.
That's what I requested him to do, or her to do.
Sensors, yes. And then we've got Jenkins and Plan to have comms, and Tucker is trying to move someone's finger out from around the crack in the warp core. Correct?
Whose fingers currently in the warp core? When did that happen?
Yeah, yes, and is a bitch sometimes. Yeah.
I don't think anyone's fingers actually in the warp core. So
I was working on comms and somehow ended up over here.
I challenge you to prove.
Jenkins must be doing that then. Okay, so what I need is out of several people. We've got Mr. Civic and Ensign Tucker. We've got the warp core to deal with, and this is a control engineering task. You also have 4 momentum and 5 threat. But you're always welcome to add. Always welcome to add.
Yeah, you always say that.
And I'm always right. So you can basically begin the control and engineering tasks. Again, you have 1 point of resistance to any of your repair efforts. Each success generates a D6 worth of repair. And I don't know, Ensign Tucker will be assisting you by looking admiring at
I think I got that. You broke up a little bit there.
Oh, I apologize. Ensign Tucker will be standing by to assist you, and it is a control engineering role.
Okay.
And you can buy as much as you want for dice.
All right.
The 4-1
The
left.
Continuum has really, really crappy Wi-Fi tonight.
Mhm.
I'm in the streaming Netflix.
I'm going to buy 1 die with momentum.
Okay.
And we also have a focus in warp field dynamics, working these repairs, as well as the miracle worker talent.
Okay.
So
I forgot the miracle worker talent. I forgot what we did with that.
It's it starts off with you have a reputation for doing the impossible. Repairs or modifications well in advance of expectation. Getting offline systems up and running when most needed, and so on. Whenever you use engineering on an extended task, if you achieve a breakthrough and roll at least one effect on the challenge die, you achieve the second.
Okay, I remember this one. This is exploding dice. Yes. You have many breakthroughs, as long as it isn't the warp core. So you are set. Would someone roll for Ensign Tucker? Ensign Tucker has a 12. Crit range of 3. Three successes out of Civic. And did anyone roll for Tucker, or is he just left hanging?
Nathaniel did.
Hmm?
So they got a 2.
2 successes.
Okay, so you rolled a 2 and got 2 successes?
Yes.
Okay. That's 5 altogether. So, Civic, why don't you do the honors of your 5 dice? And again, I think we recorded having a breakthrough or an effect knocks off the armor. Just to let you know. Now remember, ASMR this.
I just did. So 1, 1, and 6.
Yes.
And then 2 more. 6, 4.
Another success and a 4.
4 successes plus 2 effects.
Yep. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points of response. Let's not be a total targ testicle about this. The effect came first, so it took the armor out. So that takes that lets all the rest of your repair efforts go straight to the damage. The 1 and the 1 and the 1, that takes 3. The final 6 is a 4. And because you had a 6 with an effect, please re-roll it and see if you can do any more effect.
Unfortunately not. That's a 3.
Oh! Easy come, easy go, mon ami. So I did believe I said 4, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, please keep me honest. That puts the warp drive back. It's less explodey now. Steam stopped coming off of it. So
Got my finger back.
You got your finger back. I don't know what you're supposed to be doing, but yes, you got your finger back now. Let me see. At this point, Lieutenant Desmond, you were given comms and sensors as a possible repair. Do you want to pick one to work on? And Jenkins and Asplant will work on the other system.
Well, they said sensors, so yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. This will be a control and engineering task. What were you about to tell me?
I have 2 focuses that probably might work.
Okay.
I have maybe 3. I have diagnostics, emergency repair, and systems engineering.
I feel emergency repair would be the most wonderful focus for this.
How about jury rigging? Trying to put back.
You're not making a new thing.
Okay. So.
But you only can apply one focus at any given time anyway, so you don't have to worry about applying all of them.
Okay.
Yep.
So control engineering.
Yep. So your critical range is now your control, and to let you know, you can purchase threat, you can buy threat or use momentum to increase your numbers, because the sensors are particularly damaged. They have resistance of 2, so your first 2 points of repair effort will go nowhere. It'll get soaked before you can get to actual repair.
Okay.
That all making sense?
Did we get any momentum back from the first roll?
No. He spent all of that because momentum for repair turns into challenge dice.
Okay, so 4 success.
All right. You rolled 2 dice.
Yes, I got a 1 and an 8.
Okay. I don't know how you get 2 successes out of an 8.
Okay, sorry. One's a crit, so that's three total. Sorry, 2, 3. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I was because
Okay. Yep. Just double checking because you're rolling better than the rest of the crew ever did. If you roll that.
you said with my focus, that makes I am rolling at my crit is control.
Yeah, your crit would be control.
So my control is 11, so that's 2 crits. So that's
Oh, no, it's engineering. I'm sorry.
Okay, so then yeah, 3.
It's your skill is the control is the critical range.
Okay, so then yes, 3 total.
Okay, good.
Is Sergeant Center
That's 3
Scoob
dice.
assisting in that?
You can try. You want to try that? I forget what I gave them for numbers.
Sure.
I think about it. Well, one of you can try. The other can cheer them on.
Go ahead, Scoob.
Row.
Scoob's gonna.
I got a 10. I think that counts as a
20.
success.
That is a success. Okay, so that's a total of 4 successes. Lieutenant Desmond, Nathaniel, roll 4d6 and report the numbers to me, please.
That's cocked.
Captain's eating his souffle.
A 1, 2, 2,
Yes.
and a 6.
Yes. All right. So, in keeping with the wonderment and the sheer awesomeness of the not a handsome guy but a very benevolent guy, Hugh, I want that written into my intro from now on. Very benevolent guy. We will take the 6 generates an effect. That effect has the effect of reducing the breakthroughs, or reducing the resistance. And I think I may have shortchanged Civic on that once. Well, actually, no, he didn't have 2 successes. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you managed to take that down and have the sensors come down to a 1+1 with that event. So that's actually pretty cool. So good job, everybody. I think Sargentson is learning something just by watching this. What did Sargentson learn? What did Sargentson learn from watching?
Sargentson learned that anything can be a hydro spanner if you try hard enough and believe in yourself.
Very good. Jenkins and Asplant. We have comms. This should be the easiest repair of the night.
Should be.
So somebody's Mr. Poopy Butthole. I forget who Jenkins is Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Oh yeah.
So which one of you wants to take the lead? Which one of you wants to assist? If anybody wants to assist.
Oh, you're the engineer.
Well, actually, you're not over there, so it's up to Jenkins and Asplant.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll take the lead because obviously I'm the one who's going to save the day here.
I got 9 other fingers.
Oh, all right then. Okay. I'm gonna buy
I can fix that.
yeah. I'm gonna buy a die with momentum, please.
Oh, come on.
I know. Let's get the ship in working order first. Then we can start feeding you explosives.
So I think that we're
Okay. So I got a 10, a 5, and an 18. I'm gonna assume 2 of those are successes.
2 of those are indeed successes. You repair columns, have 1 momentum left over, so you can return that to the spank bank if you wish.
Absolutely. Take a penny, leave a penny.
Yes. And she's really mad about that. She's really upset that people abandon her all the time.
Well, that's unfortunate for her.
I thought that was a good joke. All right. Here's the deal. Because of that joke, you get
4 for each.
43. Oh.
you get 43 momentum. Because the continuum does not understand how office software works.
Yep. I would like to roll 13 d20s, please.
I want to hear the clattering.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do is while you guys are in the midst of repair and in the middle of a training montage, a repair montage, I am going to, with no one's permission, because I am my own permission slip.
God.
I am it. I believe you have 4. Look at that. Okay. You have, we transfer back to the bridge where poor Bejor is down hard.
Captain, looks like the warp course is working again.
Wonderful. What about comms? Can I finally figure out what the hell is going on down in engineering?
You have comms, but I don't know if you can figure out what's going on in engineering.
Fair point, Commander. Fair point. These bodies aren't here anymore, right? Did they disappear, or are they still here?
It's not the board. They're just laying on the deck.
Cool.
You got one critical. The red circle R1 is critical. The other 2 are incapacitated.
I'm gonna go Wesks. Beam everyone here to sick bay. No, beam everybody who's injured to sick bay.
Did you want to give them a heads up on that or not?
They'll figure it out.
Hey, sick bay. This is the captain speaking. There should be some spicy Vulcans, and and Bejor's hurt again because you know he likes to do that,
Okay.
charging in reckless thing.
So she just says, "Ship them on down."
They're already on. They're in the pattern buffer as we speak.
Oh, Bejor is. Oh, you had Bejor beam off the bridge.
Yeah, and the spicy Vulcans too.
Well, I thought just the injured spicy ball. There's a dead one.
The dead one. The dead we can be. Oh, jeez. What's?
Yeah, let medical deal with them.
Yeah, exactly. That seems like
Make
a sick
sure
bay
he's
kind
dead.
of a thing to do. Yeah, exactly.
Let her sort him out. Okay, so it's basically let Arya sort him out.
Yeah.
Do everything. Let Arya sort it out.
I'm not a doctor. I don't know if he's dead.
Okay, Wesks is good. I'm a bit shaken about the ethics of that, sir. We have no idea if there's air in sickbay.
Well, I mean, I just called over to the chief medical officer. Pretty sure she's.
I am a terrible ops officer, sir. Perhaps you should find someone to replace me at the earliest opportunity.
Speaking of which, I'm going to get on the pad and see if we can get a replacement crew member on board on the bridge. Usually they just walk on themselves. I don't know why it didn't happen this time.
Right, I don't know why. Yeah, you're in charge of the duty shifts, Commander. So
all I'm gonna say is, he's on Zeta shift. There's like a Zeta.
Oh, how many times we gotta talk?
You said
about
only
Zeta
4.
shift with you.
I knew my way was better.
There's 100 crewmen and 1 is on each shift. That's
It's just a revolving door. You walk onto your duty shift and it's over.
quick. Yeah, I'll work on it. Except all of our named NPCs have already been used and expended.
Well, hey, it's time for a new crew member. I'm sure this ship has a crew complement higher than 7.
You'd think so,
right?
But I just wanted to see I got a redemption here. Oh man, we missed that. Okay, yeah, Civic, just to let you know, you have a skill bonus. And also you are, if I remember right, the standing thing is everyone is responsible for their own skill bonuses. You can evoke as needed. Before you roll is all I ask. And it's the equivalent of purchasing an extra die.
Cool,
So you
cool.
get a skill bonus is essentially momentum.
Yay, see
So
that.
that
Beep.
so we need basically here it is. Nathaniel, you're around. You need to come up with a crew member who might be on the bridge at this moment.
I'm an engineer, not a commander. What the hell?
Player. So what happens is this: when you're not, I'm going to go the full meta here. When you're not in a scene, you take over NPCs. Your primary character and your NPC shouldn't exist in the same scene,
Otherwise,
and
the
that's okay.
channel
Part of it is it
explodes.
lets everybody, yeah, and part of it is it gives everybody screen time, and then you can stretch your legs because then you can do, I don't know what these other knuckleheads do, and I use the term in its most pejorative way.
I have a couple character sheets here, so I can play with that.
Oh, trust me. Oh no, you missed the point of how an NPC works. You just give us a name and 2 verbs.
Yeah, two like personality traits.
2 personality traits. This is the way
Okay.
we did the team. Your team, they had no stats until they needed the stats. This is Schrodinger's NPC.
So in walks Acacian, which is basically a cat creature.
Yeah, we got another.
We're all furries here. Yeah, we're all not everyone's a furry. But yes, okay. So Cation comes in. What are the verbs you would use to describe this Cation?
He's in the process of shedding right now, so there's hair being shedding.
Okay, I like shedding. Okay.
And slightly paranoid.
Paranoid.
Ooh.
Okay, so somebody write that down because this is gonna be great.
Paranoid
I hope
shedder.
you're comfortable with figuring out how to play this. Now, keep in mind, shedding can include not just a physical thing, but also either emotionally or in terms of responsibility, where they just shed responsibility right off of them. Again,
Probably fits with this crew, really, to be honest with you.
That's where constipation came in, because the person was not only constipated physically but also emotionally, I feel.
Yeah, but the crew decided on that one. So I mean, hey, the viewers.
Yeah, the viewers decided. So you've got Acacian. Let me see. Here's a dumb thing. I fucking love Cat Bag. Okay, the crewman's name is Cat Bag.
I kind of figured.
Now you can. It's spelt that way. You can decide how you pronounce your own truth.
It's fine. It's fine.
So you can pronounce it German, Katbog.
Kabog. The T is silent.
The T can be silent. But anyway, we'll do that. So Kabog comes in. I've got to locate. You'll forgive me for about 2 seconds. Oh, all I want to do is, no. Here, it's even better. Can we get, I want to see if I can get our channel copyright struck.
Goals, I guess, goals.
I've got gold. Yes, here we go. This is exactly it. You know where I'm headed with this, right?
Dude, don't put any of this on me. Don't. I absolve myself of whatever's about to happen.
Oh, yeah, you know what's going to happen.
Don't wish that on me.
Here we go.
I'm pretty sure Grumpy Cat belongs to the entire internet.
He does belong to the internet. He belongs to the ages now.
Oh.
He is dead. Grumpy Cat. But this is not Grumpy Cat. This is I'm gonna decide every Cation on the show is now an ensign. And I'm going to actually use a correct bit of whatever. Keep in mind, one of the few channels that lets you, the viewer, do what, folks?
Fuck with us.
Yeah, basically. In a platonic sense, folks. Let's get our mind.
It's consensual. We want it. We asked for it.
Legitimately, not in that I can't use that word. Not in that
Uh,
not in that victim blamey way.
Right. He was asking for it kind of way.
Yeah. I mean, again, no, can't say it. It's all. There's no good way that sentence ends. The Q has learned his lesson. There are many lawsuits for omnipotent deed. You'd be surprised at how often I get called in. So Ensign Kabag is come onto the bridge. We need to replace Lieutenant Wesks, right? No, we need to replace
Bejor.
security.
Yeah.
Bejor. So this is essentially a weapons cat. And yes, so because you were called in to replace Bejor. Keep in mind, you can just declare any fact about the character in the middle of anything, because this is in the truest spirit of how Star Trek is written. Particularly, we're just going to say it, Tom Paris.
You call me?
No, we are not doing any of that. Tubi is jerk. Tubi is, oh God. All right, so Ensign Kabag, do you want to walk onto the bridge and introduce yourself?
Yes. You called me, sir? Ensign Cat reporting for duty.
Yeah, he said duty.
Yeah, go ahead, man tactical. And is that a new code I sense coming in? It's coming in nice.
Thank you, sir. And
I think he's seen as harassment.
yeah, you've actually had like 6 complaints come across your desk at all the feline and cat jokes that have been circling around the ship. Most of them.
Oh, is Ensign Kabag very litigious? He keeps HR on its toes.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna lean into Ball and go, hey, isn't Ensign Kabag the one that keeps sending all that those complaints to your desk?
Yes, Captain. I think it is.
Put it on the itinerary that we need to sit down and have a conversation with him, because I find it hard to believe that everybody on the ship is at fault.
Didn't we bring a counselor in for this?
Did we?
We don't have one.
No.
Did we leave Space Dock again without a counselor?
No, Captain. The counselor was, let's say, allergic to my hair.
Got it. All right. Well,
I'll
you
put
just
it on the
made
request
tactical, and
forms.
we'll requisition a allergy-free counselor. All right.
Yes. Yeah, you're going to need somebody who's taken a lot of shots and Claritin. Using an IV drip of Claritin. Ensign, well, you're there because all the panels are black plastic. As you wave your hand across the console, just hair just statically just clings immediately to the panel. Fortunately, you have learned to read through that. Yes, it's like everyone's wearing black today. So what you notice, Ensign, is the weapon systems are offline. Other systems have come up, but the phasers are offline. And I don't. Again, you can describe that, and also we could have you run a diagnostic to attempt to direct the engineering crew as to what's broke.
Captain, the weapon systems are still offline, but it appears engineering has gotten a few of the main systems back online.
Wonderful. That's perfect. See what you can do about getting weapons online. I don't want to be caught with our pants down if these Romulans come back around.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me see. Ensign, you have a. Do you have? Hold on. Well, before I have him do that, is there other commands or items that we need to have the bridge crew do?
Wait, what? Did we get our sensors back yet? I'm not sure if this
let me
is
see.
accurate.
I've got to check because well, look, it's period accurate. It's accurate period.
I think, if I remember correctly from last scene,
It
Yeah,
has
I'm trying to
1
figure out-
plus 1 left.
Yeah, it is 1+1, which gives you, with that level of rope, all it is it's a quote headwind against your use.
Okay. I'd like to see if I
I'm
can
just trying. I hate to say that.
scan
Go
for
ahead.
those 2 ships that we were following previously. See if I can pick them back up.
Okay. Let me see your scans. I'm getting my pardon me while I update our traits bar here because updated trait bar. 1+1, weapon 5, warp 2+0. Okay. Your scans is going to be con, CONN, and do you want to do this instinctively or do you want to do this with rationality? Without looking at your sheet.
I think I'd be more instinctual.
Instinctual? Okay.
Yeah.
Then that's insight and con. There is going to be an increased point of difficulty
Okay.
because of that. So you're going to need like 3 successes to get a scale. Keep in mind, they're still cloaked. So that's an issue. But debris from your ship is filling the area. So maybe it'll just bump into them. Very insightful on Cevic's part to generate so much debris and vented plasma.
And I've got BoldCon that allows me to re-roll 1. Is that right?
As long as you buy something with threat. I'm not forgetting everything that gives me threat.
All right. So I have to buy a die with threat now. Is that what it is, or?
Yeah. Or more than 1 die. If you're in for a penny, in for a pound, I believe is the human saying.
Yeah, I don't like human sayings though. So I will buy 1 with threat.
In for an ice cube, in for an iceberg. Come on, things like that.
All right. Okay. So I needed 12. I got 1 success, 1 15, 1 18, which I will re-roll with my bold con
To a 20.
to a
2
10.
20.
So I got 2 successes.
Yes. 2 successes does not work.
Yeah.
However, if you wish, do you have things to remind you of? And I'm going to go meta. In this game system, it's really a question of what price are you willing to pay to succeed.
Yeah.
So if you wish to
succeed.
use a value that you have, right? You know, like not on my watch, or what was the thing that the Arnold Schwarzenegger character in The Simpsons would always say, Mendoza. Something like that. Or if you wish to challenge a value, go completely contrary to it and wipe it out. You can. Or you can succeed at a cost, which is basically you hand me a complication and you succeed.
Or I can just let it go.
You just eat
it's
this.
just-
Or you just eat this
It's
one.
just scanning.
You and Princess, you and the Queen are just gonna let this go.
Yep.
All right. Trying to give them everything, people. I'm trying to give you drama. But some people are just not gonna do it. I did get threat out of it. I don't think I marked it up, so I'm gonna do that.
Captain, I can't quite
no
get
threat.
these guys back on the sensors.
Sensors.
Hopefully they can continue to work on them so we can try to remedy that.
Yep.
Absolutely. This is the bridge calling engineering. Hey, it's nice to have some of these systems back, but are we still on fire?
No, Captain. We are making rapid progress in our repairs. You should have full sensor operation momentarily. as well as restoration of weapons soon thereafter.
Wonderful. Hey, what was that business about? I happened to see a little flashing light over here on my display of an intruder alert that went on and then
It is
almost
in fact
immediately went off.
It is in fact an unauthorized entrance upon our ship. However, they are with Starfleet and presently assisting with repairing the sensors.
Well,
they did request to speak with you almost immediately, Captain. However, I found it better to keep her here.
Well, wonderful. You know what? I think that this situation definitely calls for a good old senior staff meeting anyway. So why don't you finish fixing the ship and report to the briefing room. We'll have a little powwow, see what's going on with our new, our uninvited guest, so to speak.
I'll be sure to inform them.
Wonderful. I look forward to seeing you there. Hopefully my souffle has risen. Sykes out.
And Captain, I believe Bahal is about to inform you that you no longer need to mime the mic drop gesture when you sign off from comms. He's wanted to tell you this for a long time.
That was old generation.
Look, you know, it takes a while to get used to the new technology, but you know, we'll all get there. We'll all get there, Commander.
Okay. So let me see. At this point, am I okay to switch you back to? Oh no. You know, the ensign has. I'm really wanting to do a fitness check to make the hairball check, but I think that Ensign Ball's an exemplary officer. No one has. No, I am thoroughly disappointed in the chat for not redeeming hairball on anyone. Never mind that I put that idea out there.
Game's not over yet.
It will. The day is not. The night is not over. The what I'm going to do is, if that's all right with everyone on the bridge, I'm going to flip back to engineering. All right, I'm going back down to the ship's bowels, and there's a reason they're named that, because plasma conduit fluid is stank. So let me see. Okay, cleared all that up. That's down here. All right, I need to remove the opening credit and the consequence. Okay, so at this point, we've got comms have been repaired. You've got some work to do on the sensors, the weapons, and the warp core is a challenge. Oh
dear.
Who's the for him?
I'm assuming for the ensign.
Yeah, but we switched scenes, so.
Oh yeah, well that could happen off screen, but I don't want to save them that.
Well, if we go back up to the bridge, I can take care of that.
Oh, it's gonna show up in a horrible thing. Okay, so I've got several redemptions on deck. Civic, I want to remind you have a skill bonus locked and loaded, and a couple of other redemptions from the naughty people in chat. So what I'm going to do is, Civic, I guess you drive the action because I've talked too much.
Yes. First and foremost, realizing that communications have been fully restored judged by the clarity of the captain's voice, I'm going to turn to Jenkins and Asplant and be like, "Good job, gentlemen. Now, if you can begin repairs on the ship's weapons."
Oh man, did you tell him we were done?
Well, I didn't tell him anything. The captain called down.
Damn it. I mean, yes, sir.
Absolutely, we're right on it. we got a good old team at Jenkins and S Plant. We'll get it done eventually.
Eventually. Ensign Tucker, would you be so kind to us? Well, actually, no. We're gonna keep Tucker with us, so I retract that. So myself and Tucker are going to continue our warp core repairs. Hopefully, Lieutenant Desmond also completes her repairs of the ship's sensors.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is warp core is just it's a good old fashioned control and engineering check.
Yep.
Actually, first before you do that, I'm gonna do my best Columbo here. Excuse me, sir.
Just one more thing.
Just one more thing. I think you need an insight and engineering roll.
Got it.
I got a funny feeling about this warp core.
2 successes. 8 and a 10.
Okay. It looks like there's some kind of a fractal recursion algorithm inside the main control matrix subroutine. Don't ask me to repeat that. I will not remember. But there is some kind of a weird subroutine in there that's been causing a lot of issues. You notice that just as you're about to effect a repair that would have caused another catastrophic failure.
Very good. Is there anything I can do to either subvert or correct the algorithm?
Let me see. I'm thinking that you found it. I'm thinking we a deck here. Do you have anything for cryptography or cryptology?
Computers.
CVEC likes cryptids? Come on.
Yeah, he likes Bigfoot. Big feet. So we've got. So I think that if you look at this is pure math. So this is a science and reason check, assisted with basically computers to be a programming thing.
Got it.
So I would go with if you can get me if you can crank out 2 successes, you should be able to bypass the subroutine.
If I need,
and also a glitch.
Hmm?
This was the glitch.
By
the way,
I figured as much. Since I need to achieve 2 successes, then I'm going to go ahead and purchase another die with my skill bonus. Let's do that.
Oh, okay. Look at that! Lords and Ladies of Fate, you generated some actual plot drama and made someone look good.
Oh, that's impossible. 3 successes. We got a 10, 11, and a 14.
10, 11, and 14. That you'll need to do 2, if I recall correctly.
Yes, sir.
So you have a spare momentum.
Bank it, please.
In bank or attempt to warp core shenanigans. We'll go with banking.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys are almost full up on momentum, so way to go, team. I mean, it's so weird. It's so funny to see the little trained minions all kind of working together. It's like a Hallmark card if I knew what those were.
And since I'm guessing that probably was my action for this turn, if you will.
This repair section.
I'm gonna have Ensign Tucker attempt to complete repairs now that I've subverted the potential disaster.
Okay, Ensign Tucker leans in real close with his scorched pants. You sure you want me to do that, sir? Are you really sure? He's got a little sweaty cat palms.
Pretty sure you can still press the buttons with your jelly beans. Get to work, Tucker.
Okay, sir. So I'll have I'm saving Tucker for last. since he's been retasked. Desmond, sensors. Let's kick some butt on engineering and what's it called? Engineering
Control.
and control. And the other bit is that you're going to have not advantage. Pardon me. You have a critical on your engineering skill because I believe you had emergency repairs, and this certainly qualifies as an emergency.
Every
all
day
you
on the
need is-
Norway is an emergency.
Apparently,
Especially since it's
this
only
is
day one.
Okay, now the sensor. Yep. Oh no, you've actually been on 2 missions with the ship.
Did the one we
You
went
went
back
back-
time?
Yeah, you did time travel, which was a complete thing. I think that was it. That might well be. And your shakedown, which we never retro played.
Right.
There is a locked and loaded shakedown cruise scenario, depending on who decides not to show up.
So
So you need 3. All right, all right. So you have 3 successes. Now that translates to 3d6 to affect the repair, and we're shooting for 6s, bro. No ASMR. Put it near your phone. Yes, that's the sound. Yes. Oh no, this is cheaper than you. Yeah.
2, a 5, and a 6.
Yes, 2, a 5, and a 6. Okay. Obviously the 5 counts. The 6 is 1 plus an effect, and that effect is to remove the whatever it is. It's to remove the resistance. So you actually figured out what was really jamming them up, and that's, I hate to say it, that's 2, 3, 4 points that go unused. However, yes, the sonic screwdriver says that I'm going to do this. This is all right. This is totally not part of it. So, folks, assume, okay? But here's what we're going to do. Oh, yes, sir.
We're not playing by the rules?
We're so far.
There are no rules.
There are no rules. It's only greenest people, cats and dogs living together. Good devil, you were
Necessary.
really being cool. Wait, you held that? Well, I think that I don't know how many people deserve fate chips for that. I'm gonna reduce my fate. I'm gonna reduce
Yeah.
to that. Basically, what I'm going to do, reward the fact that you overkilled this repair. It moves it out of the emergency repair category, which would require follow-up and extra things. I'm going to give it two additional, which is why it's at a -2. Don't worry about it. Makes sense to me. I'm going to move it to a -2, so it has 2 additional points of essentially help if it ever gets damaged again. So that'll kind of come off at the end of the adventure when it can undergo routine maintenance. But if there's anything else during the event, it has some I don't know. I'm just going to call it. Oh, wait. Nathaniel forgot to pay his internet bill. Nathaniel dropped out.
Skype will do that.
Skype will do that. Skype's going to Skype. Well, what I'm going to do is we're going to
Skype's
skip.
like Q. It does
well, no,
what it wants to
Desmond
do.
just had a triumphant. It does. Yeah, it's like a Q. Well, why be fair? How else are you going to go? I believe Skinner said random conditioning is the best conditioning. Let me see. Who's on pew 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 duty? Jenkins and Asplane.
Yeah.
All right. Team.
No, I don't think I should let Plant take the lead. The last time I did that, oh man, that was a formal reprimand in my review.
Oh yeah, but Jenkins is set to scrub the You're set. Yeah, you are set.
Yeah, I don't need his help to get me reprimanded. I could do a good job all by myself.
You're doing great.
Sure, yeah, okay. Let's fix these weapons.
Oh, weapons. I'm security. I can help with that.
Just because all shirts are red. All shirts are gold. This shirt bleeds gold.
I'm going to go ahead and buy an extra die with momentum.
Damn it.
Am I assisting?
3 dice, and then Jenkins, you're assisting, and you claimed some special affinity.
Oh wait, are we doing it? Oh yeah, we should do it the other way around because you are. Yeah. I'll assist and you
Wait,
do that.
I
Take
don't
the
think that's a
extra
good
die.
idea. Wait, what?
What?
Why are we switching?
You're switching because you declared your security.
Oh, yeah. Why am security?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
you'd
know
be better
about-
at the weapons.
You should know about trebuchets, nuclear bombs,
Phaser systems.
phaser
You know.
systems, and very pointy sticks. Those are all under security.
All right, so we bought momentum. Is that what we did? So
Mhm.
3 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And I'll assist.
Oh, man.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hey,
Yeah.
Matt,
I got a 7.
remember, 3 dice.
3 dice. Yes. What's my target number for
That's
Asplant?
old- I think Asplant is probably a 12.
Well, then I got 2 successes. I got a 7, a 10, and a 13.
Hey, I got a 7 as well.
All right, that's 3 successes. I need 3d6. You can each roll a d6 based on your successes. So each of you roll 1.
Yeah.
Jenkins Asplant rolls 2.
Sure.
I got a 1
I
and
got
a
your
3.
names
I got a 6.
Damn it! All right, a 1, a 3 is nothing. Obviously, 6 generates 1, and then re-roll the 6, please. The 6 gets another roll on a d6.
Another roll. Okay, here we go. One more roll.
Welcome back, sir, from the abyss.
I got. Does it continue to explode like that? Because I got another
It does.
6.
It does continue to.
Holy crap! Okay, let's roll one more
I
time.
think we saved the ship.
Okay, we get a
I got a 1 this time.
You get a 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My counting is 1, 2, 3, 4 repair points, and I do not know what Asplant rolled.
I got a 1.
I think you got 1 point.
You got 1 point.
I rolled a 1.
That's
so whatever
5.
That is.
That is 5. That takes us down. That restores the power to the weapon systems.
I'm gonna grab his arms and do the thing where we're like jumping and like, we saved the ship. We saved the ship.
Yeah, we did it. We did it.
Bounce
yeah.
around in a circle like that. Oh God! Yes, this is just humans. Or not? Yeah. Are
No, I'm a Bolian,
you're
I think.
established? Asplants. They're essentially humans, except with like weird secretion.
Yeah, they need a few showers.
They have an extra crack.
They need weird showers. Yeah, they got seams. Apparently, no one finished stitching them up.
What?
And I'm going to say they're not nearly as embarrassing as the Ferengi. A stereotype. Hey, Nathaniel, did you make it
Yeah,
back?
I'm here.
Okay, good. Don't worry, we didn't pass over Desmond, and because of the way that the Lords and Ladies of Fate works, very little progress is ever made. For a
But then
while.
Desmond comes, looks up and is like, "What kind of crew did I just? What kind of ship did I just get on?"
Yeah.
An
I see the-
effective
see the
one,
two
you just
dancing around.
repaired the weapons in 1 turn.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did actually just crank through the weapons pretty hard. And what
Everyone says we're the bottom tier crew in Starfleet, but I think that's just because we're misunderstood.
That's this ship?
actually the weird part, you guys are the first ship of your class.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first ship,
And
of
probably
your
the
class,
last.
So it might well be the last, but I think in Norway gets blown up in one of the.
Yeah, I won't be here for that.
It's a teeny tiny little dot that just goes up and then a beam lances out. It's done.
Oh, just
And
wait till we get to the Dominion War. I'm sure we're gonna do just fine.
Yeah.
You never see them in the Dominion. They never show up on screen. They're like the movie models. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go like full on geek battle. The movie models and the DS9 models didn't seem to kind of overlap very well, like for the resource, the assets. So that's annoying because I'd want to see something other than a bunch of Excelsiors. Anyway, the 10th Fleet, how little we knew ye. So here we go. What we have is the final engineering repair with Civic and Tucker. Tucker is going to be taking the lead on the repair. He needs 2 points of repair. He has a 13 to do this because he's actually a competent engineer, despite lacking confidence. And I'm gonna roll. Let me see. Here's the thing. I don't know if you guys can see. If I put this up
We
Yep.
see it.
in front, you actually see my
Yep.
dice.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna roll in the open because why not? It's only the first 2 dice here, and I'll re-roll my 6s if depending on the success. Ready? Go. Oh, he only gets 1 success. So
And I'm guessing I
yeah.
can't assist.
Well, you've been busy. You can go ahead and assist. It's not a problem.
All right.
You kind of were backing him up.
That's a critical.
What is failure?
Hmm?
Yes.
No.
No,
That's
right?
it's a critical hit for me.
Okay. What I'm going to do is that's 3 successes. I'm assuming you're turning all that into dice.
Oh, you tell me, Tucker.
Well, sir, we just kicked this thing ass. So, 6, 6, and a 2. So he has got at least each 6 is at least 1 point on its own. The 2 is 4. Makes 4 altogether, and I don't know where my fingers are. And I'm going to roll the 2 6s again. A 3, which is nothing, and a 6. So he's going to re-roll the 6. And he rolls it stalls out. We were supposed to build more dramatic tension with that, weren't we? No, it wasn't quite kill, but I'm gonna go with the warp core now has a hardening, has an extra point of resilience if it needs it. Let me just get my status bar. Weapons to 0. Sensors at Continuum feels lag. Because I think someone has opened up 5 streaming windows on their computer, and Downton Abbey is now being broadcast in every room in the continuum.
Pardon me, dear.
Sure.
Isn't there quite the
Yes.
amount of explodies for a perfectly repaired ship?
Why are you? This is. I mean,
Why?
He's
why
got a
are we
point.
making his life so much more difficult? Because we can.
oh, my life is not difficult. I just wish to feel put.
Oh, I thought that was just the ship's fireworks stash.
Yeah, the ship has holographic fireworks.
Fairly
Yeah.
certain our non-existent fire suppression system would take care of that before they exploded.
Disney and Starfleet are the 2 biggest purveyors of explosives in the world because of fireworks. That's right.
There is cork. There is cork being blown all over the set at this point. There's tarred cork going. Are you not entertained? Also, just in case you didn't know, that gateway collapses at some point during this whole mess. We all forgot that, but that's okay. Thank you for asking me to remove this. We're still at red alert. There are still 2 ships out there, which is
Somewhere.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna tap my my comm badge and report to the captain. Main engineering to bridge.
This is the
Captain,
captain.
you'll find that all systems have been restored to their full function.
Yes, I noticed all the little explodies all over the place have ceased.
Oh, you were watching that. You've always been a bit of a voyeur there, Captain.
Well, I guess that I guess bring our new engineer helping friend to the senior staff meeting, and I'll go ahead and call a senior staff meeting.
Catbag, is that a hairball?
Oh man, there's a lot going on here on the bridge.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to talk to you later.
Is a second. Hold on. This is all off screen. Nathaniel, do you feel that you could adequately make such a noise?
I could try.
Nope.
Okay, you can close the camera if you do not wish to be seen doing this. Rather, it is I believe hairballs are a deep and personal, intimate experience to the Cation race. Much akin to a mind meld.
Can I, before we switch back up to the bridge, can I have a quick, can I do something before we leave?
What you need to do?
While everybody's working on fixing the warp core and the weapons, I'd like to, as covertly as possible, access the communications, or at least the computer core.
The computer core or the communication system?
Both, if I could, or at least give my trusty hazard team risk communicator full access.
Okay, well, you can integrate it like a comm badge.
Yeah, that's what.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you just want to be integrated in, and also, by the way, as a meta thing, do not be afraid to state your overall objective, because the continuum is capricious and dickish in many things, but you as a player doing stuff is absolutely what drives this this joy, the joy of all.
Yeah,
this.
I mean,
So if you have a clever plan, Q ain't standing. Well, Q's gonna piss and moan. Probably won't stand in your way too much. But yeah, you're if you want to do a roll against Con and I think Reason. Let's go with that. Just to integrate it in. It's a standard Starfleet item, but you do have to do a little hacky hack
so
to get the immediate success.
would either jury rigging or systems engineering work in my favor?
Not at this point.
How about right tool for the right job, where every problem has a solution?
I like right tool for the right job. Now, I would reserve that as well. That's when you're up against it and you fail. So if you fail this and you really, really, really want to get it done, then use that. But
so what
but it is a thing. Yep.
So what my overall goal is to use their communication systems to find the rest of my team, because I don't see them here.
Yes. You are a little bit perplexed and emotionally compromised by that, probably.
So yeah, I'd like to not even tip off the crew that I'm looking for them.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is, go ahead. Again, that's gonna just be your reason and whatever. And sorry, reason and is it engineering?
That's what you said it was.
And
reason.
Yeah,
con,
and if you
sorry.
need. Reason con. Okay. Go ahead and do that. And if you want to buy dice, screw over your fellow players. Three successes. Your system integrates. As far as you know, you didn't trip any security protocols, which is why it was not a routine role or a routine task. Normally your badge would come right up, but you wanted to let access.
Yeah.
So what'll happen is the computer comes back, because you've given it the directive, I presume, of locate the team,
Yeah.
essentially.
Essentially, I kind of hacked the computer to think I'm the captain or commanding officer to use the ship systems to find my team.
Okay. What I'll do is for this particular task only, you have that level of access. Does that make sense? Yep. So for purposes of accessing some databases and also for putting out a call or a channel, that'll work. Now I will say every time you use this, I'm going to ask for a difficulty level 1 check against that. Okay. So it's sort of a, every time you use it, there's a chance you could draw attention to yourself. It's a low chance, but there's a chance. Is that okay? Okay, good. So at the moment, the computer comes back with, it's going to take it about 15 minutes to search for things, because the computers in Starfleet always give you a time limit when it could possibly resolve a plot point.
Yeah. So.
And oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, as soon as Sevek has his conversation with the captain, he finds me on the upper floor, upside down,
no.
bringing a panel back online.
Yeah, but I'm just still fixing stuff. Don't worry, it's extra better.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is, at this point, because all good cliffhangers end in "Welcome to the conference room." I guess our cliffhanger is everyone goes to the conference room.
I love the idea of starting off an episode with just some minutia and some freaking just hierarchical bitching and
telling
moaning.
people ranks.
Oh, it's gonna be great. I love it. Oh man, there's gonna be so many ranks pulled. I'm gonna pull all the ranks.
I just love that you Picard maneuvered your shirt. You were that excited about this entire event. Oh, Captain, you are truly keeping in the vein of the great captains of Starfleet.
Veej, please, Veej, blow up the conference room after the meeting. Just let me please have this one meeting. This one meeting.
I will let you know. I have 2 redemptions still that I know of, still sitting in the queues. The queues queue. I am so witty. But at the moment, with those redemptions sitting, like Chekhov's phaser, we will return control of the event, of the story and the universe to the lords and ladies.
Well, thank you to all the players and GM for participating, and more than thank you to all the viewers for participating and being here with us today. If you liked what you have been watching, please hit the follow button on the bottom right if you haven't done so already. And we will be back Wednesday for the Fabled Ruby campaign. Then Thursday, we are going to have our second episode of Rifts, the Megaversal Mayhem. Followed by, I believe we're getting back to our Rifts game on Saturday, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Megaverse. And then continuation of Tomb of Annihilation on Sunday. So, please, stop by any of those streams. Pop in, redeem some stuff, say hi. It's been a lot of fun in the last couple of weeks with all the participation we've been getting. So,
there was a boat wedding last night.
There was a boat wedding. It was a GM first.
It was, yes, we broke the GM. Apparently the players had given the GM an experience he had never had before.
Hey, that's great because that just means he's gonna recover from that, and now nothing's gonna be able to face him. We break down GMs to build